Hello everyone, it's Omae and welcome back to the brand new video. Today we're going to be focusing on the 12th anniversary Blitz battle with Blackbeard as our main focus. He's the only legend I pulled on my main account here, so that's what we're using, alongside the rare recruits Akainu as well as Kuzan. And then we're also using Dragon as the support ability, though he is kind of replaceable. As for the ship, any ship that reduces despair by 1 turn will work. So for me, I'm using the flying merry-go. You can use the regular merry-go. You can also use the Bonnie ship, though I don't recommend it since it doesn't really boost quick characters, who are our main focus here. This team uses some really fun tech with the versus Luffy legend. I still cannot believe that they actually boosted this character on this event. He's just so broken. He gets around 3 different gimmicks. He provides damage over 2 stages. He's just so good. He synergizes so well with the new Blackbeard as well. And of course, IMU is just the best friend captain when it comes to boosting all of our units and also helping us with damage a bit on stage 3. Now, if you are a newer player and you're wondering why is it so hard to kill Nustro on stage 3, even though he only has like 10 million HP, it's because he does apply a territory of crew to for the enemy side, right? So that reduces damage heavily. However, if we use Imu here, it will just straight up replace their territory with our territory for crew. So that's very good for damage. And then of course the 3-turn 5x minimum chain boundary will last until the final stage. Until stage 4, which we will extend thanks to versus Luffy on stage 4. So yeah, you'll see how perfectly this works. Also, the special limit debuff is reduced by 1 turn from one of our potential abilities on Vegapunk. So that's very helpful. It means that on the final stage, we don't have to worry about that 3 special limit. And we can use all of our Vegapunk specials on the final stage, all 3 of them, as well as Blackbeard. So that's a total of 4 specials. So it's very important that you have that potential ability on your Vegapunk. We don't have matching orbs on Imu, but it's really not that big of a deal. We're just going to tap a good start off the chain. And then yeah, Imu takes out half of the HP. And then we can just kind of chip away at Nustro. Unfortunately, it's not like a one-tap team on stage 3 when it comes to damage. But at the end of the day, you can't ask for much when it comes to only one of the new legends, right? However, I would say Blackbeard, besides Imu, is probably the best of the new legends to have for this particular Blitz. Mainly because the final stage is strength, there is defense up, though you could also just use Shanks' X Super to give the enemy defense down to 0. So I mean, I would still say Shanks is a bit better than Blackbeard, even though he doesn't really have type advantage, only really on stage 3 does he. But I'm going to stop yapping. We are going to use Akainu and Kuzan here. This gives us both an attack and orb boost. The supports we use to get around the attack down, so very important. On the other variant, we will go up against Jupiter, in which case he'll bind our captains. Now, the reason why versus Luffy is so good, his special reduces the attack down. So honestly, yeah, you don't need those supports whatsoever. I completely forgot about this. But yeah, Luffy's special will just straight up remove it, the attack down. And as a captain, as long as we have 4 free spirits, he'll remove bind as well. So the 10 turns of bind on stage 4 on the other variant, or I think it's actually this variant, we don't have to worry about it whatsoever. So yeah, Luffy's great for that. And then I think he also gets around another gimmick here that I think that's about it. But he's still doing a lot. And as you'll see here, since we have an attack boost, orb boost, and a chain boundary / chain lock effect, we use his special. It's the 3rd special of the turn. So yeah, this will reach our special limit use, but that's fine. That will extend the attack boost, orb boost, and chain boundary, so it lasts until the final stage, which is so good. And remember, since we used Imu on stage 3, our specials from Kuzan as well as Akainu will be universal. So it's not going to just buff driven units. It will buff our Luffy versus Luffy as well, even though he's not driven. So very helpful here. And we can save that versus effect on Luffy for the final stage, although the damage is very safe. So honestly, just to make the 4th stage here much easier, might as well just pop it, especially since we have that conditional boost active. Now we can kind of just like one tap, yeah, very easily kill Valkyrie. But yeah, you're getting like 6x more damage there because of the conditional boost as well. We won't have the conditional on the final stage, so it's not really that big of a deal to have that increased damage taken. And as you'll see, that 300 million damage that we need to do to Emu is really not that big of a deal. So Vegapunk, not only is he just a really good booster, but he will allow us to get around the despair, which is really nice. It'll give us also a chain additive buff, which is also really cool. And then of course Blackbeard. For color affinity, we still have the attack boost, all boost, chain boundary, and chain additive buff. And we should just be able to one tap with Blackbeard. Yep. So yeah, the damage limiter, thank you guys for informing me. That's just novelty. That's just to show you how much damage you need to do to Emu for her to run away. I used to think that it was a 2-turn damage limiter, so I thought you had to use Emu twice to remove it, because Emu has the effect to remove enemy beneficial effects by a turn. That made the most sense. Of course, they made Emu's HP bar infinite, and then that's just their way of showing us how much damage we're supposed to do, but it can be quite misleading. So yeah, it makes it a lot easier to team build here since we don't have to remove that. So yeah, very easy team to use. Versus Luffy is just an MVP here. He's easily doing the most on that team. I mean, just from extending those buffs, it's super impactful for the damage. So thank you guys for watching. Let's actually do a extra multi here. I see I just reached 50 rainbow gems. So I will do my 10th multi on a separate video once I do more of the Blitz, which will be my 10th and probably final multi on part 1. After that, I don't think it's really worth it for me to continue here. But yeah, let's just do this 9th step. Hopefully we get something good here. The points you saw there from using 2 rare recruits, Vegapunk, and the new Blackbeard, yes, it's good. It's like 24x, but I would love to have another legend here. No shooting stars, but we have the train, we have the dugong. That's all you really need, right? And we got the gold text. So we're probably going to get at least 1 legend. It's not a guaranteed step either. It's just a rate boosted character. Gold treasure. Come on, Luffy. Okay. No gear 5. Not even gear 4. Okay, right at the end, we're saving it. Come on, man. I'm still looking for Kobe rare recruit. And also Sabo as well. So definitely not done with the new rare recruits. I would also love a Figurine Garling dupe. As well as a dragon dupe, because it's very easy to miss, but those units actually have level limit break upgrades for their support abilities. So for Figurine Garling, it's really important because he gets an extra chain multiplicative buff added, and instead of reducing 1 turn of cooldown for 70 cost or higher units, he reduces 2 turns, which is just easily the best cooldown support in the entire game. We've had Legend Hody Jones reduce 2 turns of cooldown for Powerhouse, but he's just very hard to use. He attaches to no relevant characters. But of course, all the new characters from the 4 Emperors are 70 cost. All the old Legacy Elders, as well as the new Emu, are 99 cost. So yeah, there's a lot more opportunity to use these units. Unfortunately, we just got Nami. Just Nami. I mean, I will take it. I don't have a 150. I think I need 1 more copy now, and then she'll be maxed. But yeah, that coveted 10th step, all Sugo Rays, really gonna be a big one. I need to make a whole video out of this. Hopefully we get at least 1 of the new legends. I've seen people pull all the new characters from that step. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to do that. But stay tuned. I will be uploading more teams. A lot of them just being no new batch. And then also just 1 of the new legends. And then eventually I'll start doing 2 of the new legends, 3 of the new legends, so on and so forth. Of course, I will have the rare recruits in the mix. That's kind of hard to miss, but I'm sure most people will have at least some of the new rare recruits. So it shouldn't be really that big of a problem, right? So I'll see you guys in the next one. Once again, remember, you do not need those supports on your Kuzan nor on your Akainu, because Luffy will remove the attack down with his special. So don't worry about that. But that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, and I'm out.